have you ever noticed or realized like what the fuck is going on in Japan for this to be so standard in media? Like, you know how they be like, oh, I got bullied in school, and then and then niggas will put like tacks in their shoes, and then like fuck up their desk, and then draw on it, and then stab it and shit. What is that? What type of bullying is that? I have to wonder, does that shit actually happen?
Japan's a very like when it comes to both workplace and school place, everything is like up to 11, both the way they work and well just anything. So like when it comes to bullying, I think it ramps up there too, because everyone there is just way more stressed. So when someone wants to bully you, they're about to beat your ass. Like simply put, they're gonna torture you. It's kind of fucked. Chris actually alluded to it during the episode with the religion. There was this one girl. It's actually fucking terrible. Like it's a horribly sad story, so I'm not gonna go into depth. But there was this girl who got kidnapped by these Yakuza members. So this is like back in the day. I want to say like the 60s or something. These two like Yakuza, I say quote unquote Yakuza members because it was something like one of the dude's brothers was actually in the Yakuza, so they were like, you know, trying to be hard. So they would do like stupid shit. So one of them asked out this girl who's like this really nice, really intelligent girl. And she said no. She was like, I know you're, you know, like a wannabe gangster. So they kidnapped her, and they had her for like I think a month, and it's considered the worst case of torture on a single person ever documented, at least in Japan, because it was like I ain't gonna say any of the stuff that happened, but it was like fucking terrible. And I'm just like, that's crazy that like, cause you know, a lot of weebs especially look at Japan, they're like, oh, it's anime and cute anime girls, and then it's like, nah, they get up to some fuck shit there too. Man.
I was just talking about. No offense to all Asian viewers.
Oh no.
I was just talking to Jay about this. Asians are something else. They're built different. Can you imagine? Just imagine a scenario where you're in a prehistoric age, whatever. I'm in a prehistoric age. And then you see a giant fucking elephant, and you're like, shit. I want to ride you into battle, and then tame those motherfuckers, and then just start riding those. Can you imagine it being World War II, and you're like, we're losing. What do we do? And then you step up, and you're like, I will kamikaze for honor.
That is okay. I don't. You had to do the accent.
That might have been.
That might have been.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's do that again without the accent.
For honor. Okay. But that's crazy. That is wild. That is wild to me. What is wild to me is that for a whole society, they had samurai and shit. And if they got dishonored, they would go on their knees, grab their katana, not only stab themselves, but
disembowel themselves. That is
themselves. That's fucking crazy. Is that not ridiculous?
I think that's a testament to how insane faith is. If you have enough faith in anything, you like, well, other people, I don't care. Other people, if they have enough faith in something, they'll. Whew.
I would never want to fight a nation country. I just feel like their limits are so much higher than mine. Like, let's say I was willing to die. I don't know if I would be kamikaze though.
Yeah, because if I'm going to have to die for a cause, can I at least try to fight first, and then it's a different story. If it's like, okay, obviously I'm losing, pulls pin on grenade, like I ain't got no other choice.
Propane tank, you know.
Yeah, but if it's like, all right, what's the game plan? You're gonna kill yourself.
So, you want to say that again?
Just say,
well,
all right.
Well, what's the first step? No, that's the one and only step.
So I'm gonna walk back in, and you better have another fucking
You guys re-strategize, and I'll come back.
I mean, give me about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Now,
it's crazy. Not to butt in, but at least like when you think about like suicide bombers, right? At least like in the Middle East, they were like, oh yeah, when you die, you're gonna have so many wives. So many wives. You know what they did it for in Asia? The emperor.
Yeah,
that's all that was needed.
They dedicated their lives to like one dude, and we're just like, that's it. That'll work.
I fucks with him.
That's my nigga.
That's why I feel for people in like North Korea right now, because it's like, ooh,
because a lot of people will try to escape, but a lot of people are just genuinely brainwashed to love that man.
Like there was a
Not saying
guy.
brainwashed, it's a bad thing
No,
or nothing.
it's North Korea, brainwashed. You can hold me on to that.
Nice. You know him. Remember that.
Yes, yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna be system soon, but like, so I saw a YouTube video of this guy, just like an American dude. He was doing a tour of like because you're allowed to visit North Korea. Obviously, it's very like you can't stray too far, but like journalists
Will
and
you make
shit.
it far? I mean, will you make it back is the question.
Yeah, like journalists and shit are allowed to go, not often, but every once in a while, I'm pretty sure. And they had like kind of like a museum, and this tour guide was like telling them essentially their version of world history, and they were like, "Yep, North Korea went to war against America, beat those guys' ass. Now they're poor, they're in poverty, they've never recovered, and Kim Jong Un is the one true God."
Would
It's
you
just
say
like,
any of that is false though?
well, the guy, the thing that's sad is the guy recording was like, not true, and that tour guide probably got killed because of him. So that's unfortunate.
I seen a video. They were saying a guy went to North Korea and he was healing people's blindness. He was just like he wasn't just giving them back vision, but it
It
was
was like a cataracts type.
yeah, it was common things like you just I don't know. He was scaring the vision, but once he was doing that, the people he healed, they would be like, "Thank you, Kim Jong Un," instead of thanking him. It was like, "Oh, thank you, Kim Jong Un. Thank you, great leader." And there was another one where the guy was laying down to take a picture of a statue of Kim Jong Un, and a North Korean guy. He was like, "That's disrespectful. You can't do that. You need to get up and take a picture." Or like he was really on his ass, like, "Motherfucker, stand the fuck up."
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
There's actually like a lot of rules I think I know the exact statue you're talking about. Even it's something like if you take a picture of it, you have to capture it completely in frame. It can't be doctored. It's like all this stuff because they will shoot your ass for that. Like it's they're nuts.
Did you hear about the last North Korea team that went to the Olympics? They finished in last. The last, right?
Oh no.
Right. And so the team came back, right? We don't know what's going on with the team. We just don't. But we do know what's going on with the manager of the team. Kim Jong-un was so mad. He didn't just take this nigga position away. He said this man has to work what was it, like mining or something for his entire life. That's what he has to do now. That's his job.
Yeah,
forever.
See, if I was that team, I would have immediately just tried to like.
I would have just stayed.
Yeah, I would have been like, I'm not leaving. Simply put, because fuck that, dude.
Fought somebody to go to jail in whatever country that was, man. No, man, that's just.
Yeah, just start swinging on someone just to get.
Like, what you mean we lost? Where's the ref? Dude.
I didn't even know they participated in any of like the world sports like that.
They don't always do.
I knew they used to because I think it was once. No, it was going to be held in North Korea. I think the Olympics were. Obviously, I don't think it panned out. But yeah.
That is an insane amount of pressure to have to be on a World Series for your country.
Yeah, especially if your dictator kills people for small stuff.
When's the last time the U.S. did it? Did it even?
When did we last host it? That's a good question. I feel like we have within the past 2 decades.
I mean, we must have. We're America.
Yeah.
Not to. Yeah, but we're America.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Come on. Real. We're America.
Did you see the one where they hosted it in Beijing and they were like, we had to turn all the factories off because there was too much smog in the air?
Yeah.
Bro, did you hear about Beijing? Where, so we started wearing masks because there was a pandemic, but they just have to. Because it's just fucking pollution.
Yeah, plus I think a lot of Asian countries just like wearing masks anyways. Like in Japan, a lot of people just wear masks.
Yeah.
I think it's also because they're just a bit more mindful about health.
Yeah,
But
we're pretty disgusting.
yeah. We're kind of gross.
But to be fair, other countries are kind of gross too.
That's true.
Yeah,
Like,
we're bad, but we're not the worst.
Like, for
And
example,
we won't name any. We won't name any.
okay.
We will
You're
not
right.
name any.
All I'm going to say is one with a certain big population. But it's not really their fault. They're like the second most populous country on Earth. It's going to be kind of hard to keep things clean. But
Yeah, it's just a matter of just what you got,